Hut it!
What's the dumbest thing in comic books?
Amy, you can't ask me that. That's like asking me, Hector, which Nicolas Cage movie is the most bonkers?
Oh, Wicker Man, and it's not even close.
Super Pro, and it's not even close.
Super Pro? It sounds like an app you don't trust to download on your phone.
Super Pro is the Marvel Comics superhero endorsed by the NFL.
Oh, you mean NFL Super Pro. I remember this.
You're a fan of football?
No, I work at a comic book store with a dollar bin. There's like 1,000 copies of X-Force #1 and a few issues of NFL Super Pro.
Okay, one of those comic books helped cement great characters like Cable and Deadpool. And the other one had a character named Quick Kick, the field goal kicker turned evil ninja.
What?
Dumbest comic ever. Super Pro's real name was Phil Grayfield.
Phil? That is not a heroic name.
Amy, that's not even the dumbest thing about this book. Let's get into it.
He was essentially a fallen football star who, while saving the life of a child, injured his knee, blew his knee out,
Meets a scientist who's super into Super Pro.
who was showing off his brand spanking new super football suit,
Thieves burn down the scientist's lab.
spray the place down with bullets.
Everything's going down.
Sadly, the scientist perishes
Super Pro limps over to the suit, gets in the suit.
and is then splashed with crazy chemicals that the scientist had on his shelf.
It melts onto his body. Now he's in a football uniform 24/7.
And then when the smoke clears, he is now Super Pro.
Yeah, Super Pro's born.
Oh, God. I imagine that there was a 2-hour-long martini-fueled lunch in Midtown Manhattan where the head of licensing for the NFL and somebody from Marvel.
Guys, I got this great idea. We're gonna take football players and we're gonna turn them into superheroes.
It's like the guys that do the Spidey-Man? I don't know. Is it gonna help sell tickets?
It. Let's make Super Pro.
What made them think this would work?
Oh, hey, Marvel did have success with G.I. Joe and Transformers comics in the 80s. If you could make toys work, then maybe football?
Robots that turn into cars and soldiers that take on a snake-based criminal organization run by an appropriately lispy leader are cool and comic-friendly.
It was the early 90s, okay? A lot of dumb, new ideas were being tried. You had Slapstick, the superhero who was like a cartoon character, Darkhawk, the hawk who was dark, Sleepwalker.
I get it. They were just throwing out superheroes who sounded like Warped Tour bands.
It's such an absurd concept, but it's so fun in that it definitely plays into NFL and football tropes. I love his rogues gallery of villains. One's named Quick Kick.
Quick kick? Sure, absolutely, why not? Let's make it even dumber.
Instant Replay. He's a time-traveling villain who, when he messes something up, can click a button and rewind the last few seconds and try to do it again.
Oh, of course, instant replay. Why not just make one called the referee? Aren't they always screaming at the referees?
His sidekicks were the Happy Campers.
Sounds like Packers fans. They're terrible.
His sidekicks were the Almighty Dollar, who shot pennies from his hands.
That's gotta be Jerry Jones, owner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Streak, who had super speed, and Girth, who had a large abdomen that he would throw at villains and push them backwards.
You can't call someone girth. No, that's not good. We don't do that, no. You're making these up.
I can't even make that up.
And I can't imagine, even in all the parallel universes and alternate realities and multiverses and elseworlds, that a comic book about a football-based superhero would work.
They tried everything. Spider-Man was even in the first issue and on the cover, which is always a desperate sign.
Super Pro may be the one person that not even Spider-Man could save.
Gwen Stacy.
Super Pro may be the second person that not even Spider-Man could save.
I have no earthly idea who the audience is for this. Do you think my father reads comic books? No, he watches the Cowboys. He doesn't read comics.
I love football, I love comics, but I'm under no illusion that there are a lot of people like me.
Fabian Nicieza has gone on record as saying he was a huge fan of the Jets that season, and the deal he made to create NFL Super Pro was that he would get a bunch of Jets tickets.
I'd like to pitch you some superheroes that I have created. There's a Maserati Man,
You wouldn't really have to dangle too much in front of me to get me to write Super Pro.
Free Thai Massage Crusader.
Oh, believe me, I would absolutely write the adventures of Apple Watch Man tomorrow if it meant that the Apple Watch truck would back up to my door.
Apple, if you're listening, I'm available, I'm easy to find, I'd be happy to do it.
The Segway Guy. Yeah, the Segway Guy. It's a really good comic, and Segway should give me a free Segway.
NFL Super Pro was the most blatant example of horrible product placement.
Unlike the sophisticated folks over at T-Fury.
Check out tfury.com/Geek Sundry. Super Pro lasted for a whopping 12 issues, Amy.
Considering the concept, I'd say that is a whopping amount. That is a year of NFL-based action. And who knows what he could have done if it went longer. Lots of characters start off stupid. A green guy in purple pants who gets angry. A rich guy who dresses like a bat. A team of superheroes who don't even have an origin because they were just born that way, and one of them has to wear glasses all the time.
Okay, look, those are all much better ideas than NFL Super Pro. Although, yes, Cyclops is lame. Even when they try to make him relatable, they give him a space pirate dad or a cloned girlfriend.
Oh, come on, those are awesome. You know what? Screw it. I want to see a Super Pro reboot. I want to see him in the Marvel movie universe. The Avengers are taking on Thanos, and he's defeated them all, and as he starts gloating triumphantly, Super Pro tackles him and does a little end zone dance.
Just get Channing Tatum, put him in a football costume. People will pay $15 to go see the movie.
And he'd say things like touchdown or long ball or Hail Mary. The ball would explode or whatever.
That's so stupid. Branded content, say what?
It's fine if you own it, and we are totally owning it.
Thanks to T-Fury for helping us do this show.
And visit tfury.com/geek and sundry.
Plus, you get to see some of our favorite designs. You're welcome.